After a compelling season of action, it all comes down to this. Two survivors to battle for the MAC Championship trophy. Welcome, folks, to Ford Field, the home of the Lions here in Detroit, Michigan. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on another MAC team, the Buffalo Bulls. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Championship trophy. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Bulls offense will be the first up today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one. Play action here on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Scanning the field, it's Baker. Receiver makes the catch. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They bring the punter onto the field now. Some good yardage on the return. The Cardinals offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
The game makes it second and medium. The back's got it. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. And run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. QB decides to keep it here. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. First and goal for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Buffalo, 0.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Powering through. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 3rd down after that running play. Looking to throw. It's Baker. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. A handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Receiver in motion now. Sticking with the running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
Punt team ready to boot it away. See if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm a bit surprised they went with play action here on 3rd and such a long distance to gain. The defense knows you're going to throw the football, so you're asking your quarterback to catch the snap. Now he's got to take his eyes off of the coverage by worrying about a play action, and the result is a sack.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So here's the first play of the drive now, the beginning of the 41. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got it on a crossing route. And the freshman makes an excellent catch and run there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, they trapped him for a sack. The Kirk Ball State has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Pass complete on a crossing route. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Durham. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Ball State offense back out there. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Brown. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. Let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? He's running out of time here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. They don't make the 3rd down yardage. Here comes the punt team. And it's taken at the 45. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the 1st down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He finds the running back in the flat. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Important second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Baker. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Keeps it on the draw. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, and he fumbled the ball. Potential disaster here. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. And the punt team makes its way out of the field. And he's able to get the boot away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's McMillan. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout. First down and 10. He's looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Brown.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Short connection to the tight end here.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, the sack. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. That sack makes it second down and forever. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Bulls.
That's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ball State. He just sprints into the end zone. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with the conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts that take it to the house.
Kicking team out for the PAT trial. And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. A great regular season, and now an entertaining first half in this MAC championship. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the MAC championship.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Ball State's offense back out on the field now. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. He hands it to the back. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a 1st down at the 44. On the run, it's Corton. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Brown. Defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. With the catch, it's Patel. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. They don't convert on 3rd down. Special teams coming on the field. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He gets loose. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Give it to the back again.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Heads up. Offense is now operating in the red zone. And ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Catch made by the tight end. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
This will be a challenge. 2nd and goal from the 14. Here's a handoff testing the middle. Touchdown, Buffalo. And that will give them the lead now. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Ball State, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Durham. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And the back gets the football. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Quick catch over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Looking to set up a screen pass here. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a 1st down. 1st and 10. Now clock running. Final minute of the quarter. To the air. It's Brown. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at the 35. The tackle at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Good throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Delayed handoff. Breaks free. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Kirk, it's Buffalo with the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And here comes the punter onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. To throw, it's Baker. A short completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here we go now, a crucial play for both sides. The setup at 3rd and 4. Throwing off play action. The pocket breaking down. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaking free at the 35.
Well, there it is. Finally, an opportunity to see what this guy can do with his legs. I think that's his best carry of the day, and it's off of a scramble. Something to keep in mind for him as he gets down to the end of this game. Maybe his legs could be the difference.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Here we are, late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Returner looking to make a play here. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. They did some good things in the last drive. Moved it a long way, but eventually stalled out. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Pressure is coming. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Chewing clock with the running game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Call the counter run here. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. To throw, it's Baker. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That sack sets up a second down and long. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. He'll hand it off. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Porton. Brought down at the 28. That's good enough for a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Under pressure, just lets it go. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Here's the 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Brown. And this pass is on target. Caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's running out of time here. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go on 4th down. He shreds the tackle, and he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. Defense not pressing this time. 2nd down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Contact as he let the ball go. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass rush gets home. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Special seasons have a way of bringing out the best in teams like this, and now they can call themselves champions of the MAC. It's a great accomplishment. But now we have to wait and see what the committee will do, and if they'll invite this team to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. and welcome to beautiful Nassau, Bahamas, for what is an annual tradition, the Bahamas Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on a team from Conference USA, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will start this game off. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Fires left. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Guys, let's take a minute to chat about Buffalo. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches, and I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who's very highly recruited, that is a massive win for this head coach.
So the new... Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the tailback. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Aggies can really attack on this second and short. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. How about this DB turning on the Jets and getting the first sack of the game for this defense?
And that is how you come from the secondary with authority. Come with some speed, some vitriol, some hate. Just get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. Nice job by the secondary getting to the quarterback.
Dead center perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Back to throw, it's Baker. Looking left. This time it's complete. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And his throw is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
keeping it on the ground with the running back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Bulls line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll give it to the back. Shakes off the defender. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Swings it out to the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Baker. Time to take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? The quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. It's complete on the right side. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Here's the handoff. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the draw. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Going to the running game. Oh, better look out. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
That's the one danger defensively when you want to play zone coverage, because you leave a lot of windows and pockets out on the field. And if the offensive quarterback find one, they could hurt you. And you saw it right there on the crossing route.
We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. Hits him with a stiff arm. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. New Mexico State has it first and goal. Trying to pound it in.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point gives him a 3-point lead at 10-7. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. It's Baker. Working that left side now. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Got his man on the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
From the gun, the running back has it. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be dragged down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to pass, it's Baker. They're working that left side. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Going to take a shot on second and short. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play, clock running. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Lofts one high indeed. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, it's Baker. Bringing the heat.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. The Bulls send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll return it from around the 50. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Give to the running back. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, Reese. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways, this Bahamas Bowl has lived up to expectations. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Going to the run to start this second half. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Try and play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. To the air. It's Baker. Under fire. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Power football with the run. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Touchdown, Buffalo! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drop. There he goes! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense working from the pistol. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. To the air on 2nd down. Lofts one deep down the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. Finds some room. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies!
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Rides the back on the option to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Not much running room here thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Puts it out of the air. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space, and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Might be looking to run. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buffalo.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. High the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Baker. He's got his man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Bulls are on the move. They'll leave it with him. Nice move to pick up yardage. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give on the option. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Leaves it with the back. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll do it himself. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Quarterback will keep it. Diving for the score, and they knock it free. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Dude, you're in such a great position. You got the lead. Clock's winding down. I got to put some drives together. The last thing I can do is give the ball back to the other team. Horrible fumble. Big-time costly mistake.
The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Goes to the option. Got enough for the first. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. Running it to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Oh, they're after him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They want that clock to run. Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Aggies in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds a man on the left. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the field goal unit is on the field. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pressure coming. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. How about this defense slamming the door shut with a fumble recovery, and the offense should be able to run out the clock from here. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you could tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.